For the Beaver Radio Network, I'm Brian Schultz. BSU baseball team scheduled to play at home this weekend. We're joined by pitcher Nate Heisick out of Plymouth, Minnesota. With a number of games that you guys have scheduled this week, the weather is lousy. What's it like juggling a class schedule and a practice schedule and don't know if you're getting on a bus or plane at home? What's that like?
Yeah, it's really hard, trying to make it to all your classes when you show up and when you get back at 2:30 in the morning, but you just got to figure it out and keep pushing. You kind of know what to expect and, try to work through it.
Games earlier this week at Northern State, you got to start. You have been coming out of the bullpen all year. Mentally, what changes?
I guess the approach that I took was just make it a game that we could win, make it, keep us in it. And I knew our batters would get hits, and I knew we'd score runs. So I knew if I could, just keep it close, that we'd be able to pull off a win. Wind
was screaming out to dead center most of the day. As a pitcher, how do you not focus on that and worrying too much about keeping the ball down?
Yeah, I guess, try to keep the ball down, but I kind of look at it the optimistic way that, if the wind's blowing out to center, that means you're throwing into the wind and your pitches are going to move more, your curveball's going to move more, that kind of stuff. And, just keep it down and hope they don't hit it.
You didn't pitch at all last year. What did it take to get your arm back to being ready to get back on the hill?
Well, actually, last year I did a accounting internship, so I actually took off the spring semester to do an accounting internship. So and then I guess just wanted to come back and was really excited to come back and glad to be here.
Fill in the blank as best you can here. When your team wins, you're doing blank right.
I guess we're putting all the pieces together where the pitching's coming together, the batting's coming together, and fielding's coming together. And, that's what we did on Wednesday. And we've been so close throughout the whole year. It just losing by 1 or 2 runs on a lot of games. So we knew it would come around.
So is it safe to say that when you lose, that blank would be filled in with we don't get that one clutch hit?
Yeah, maybe clutch hit or clutch pitch or, a great play, something like that. But we're really close many times.
Winona State this weekend, don't know if it's going to be here or there, if it'll be played at all. What kind of a scouting report do you guys get on a team ahead of a weekend series?
Yeah, we kind of just look through their stats, look as a pitcher, I look through their batters and, see what their averages are, see how they're hitting their slugging percentages and, just go out and pitch every team like they're a really good team. And if you do that, you should have a chance to win.
You got a couple of catchers that see routine action back behind the plate. How do you work with all of them?
Yeah, I like all the catchers. They all catch pretty well, and we've thrown a lot of bullpens to each one of them, so they kind of learn what I throw, and I learn how they catch, and we just talk if we ever if they ever need to communicate, we just figure it out.
In talking with Skip before we recorded this interview, he said you've got job already lined up for next year and have your future pretty well set out already. How has Bemidji State enabled you to get all that done?
Yeah, I really like the accounting program here, and baseball gives me that stress reliever from class, and I really like the professors here, really like the the academics and all that, and the BSU accounting and business program, I really like that, and they've really helped me out. Did you know that that's what you wanted before you got here, or did you kind of figure that out in your time here? Yeah, it's kind of a combination of both. I knew I really liked business, and I started out as just a business major, but as I took accounting classes here and I really liked the accounting professors, I kind of moved into that and ended up adding an accounting major on top, and that's actually what I'll be doing for first job out of college, so pretty excited. Well, hope I can see you pitch this weekend. Best of luck. Yep, thank you. Yep, excited for it.